afternoon, Pokesports. I want to another VGC Battle Stadium Series 13 video. Bring you what I think is probably one of the best, if not the best, Series 13 teams that you can be running at the current moment. Now, granted, not a lot of competitive players are playing Series 13, but I've always thought Calyrex-Ice as like a core was always very good, and now that you have the option of having Calyrex-Ice without giving up the Zacian or the Yveltal, just makes it absolutely ridiculously good, in my opinion. This team is what inevitably knocked me out of the Battle Corners, or the Game Corners Battle Corner, which was a Series 13 tournament. I made it all the way to the top 8 semifinals, but I got knocked out by this team being piloted by Hendez, who is also the creator of this team. We'll leave a link to their stuff down below in the description next to the Pokepaste and the rental, of course. But I wanted to play this team because, one, I think it's good. 2, I want you guys to have the rental code for it. And 3, I also don't want you to have the rental code for it because now I know I'm going to be facing this a lot more on the ladder. But at the same time, maybe I'll find a way to beat it if I'm constantly trying to beat it on the ladder, right? But nevertheless, the team is pretty self-explanatory. We do have 2 potential Trick Room setters in the Calyrex and the Palkia. Palkia and the Calyrex, you know, historically and notably cover each other's weaknesses very well. Palkia being incredibly defensive and being able to get up Trick Room relatively safely, and then the Calyrex kind of also being able to do the same in different situations, right? Obviously, if you see like a Kyogre, you don't bring the Calyrex as the Trick Room setter, and if you see a Charizard, you probably don't bring the Calyrex as a Trick Room setter. But otherwise, Palkia deals with those 2 Pokemon very well. Now, we also have kind of, I want to say 2 support mons, but realistically it's 3 because the Yveltal kind of acts as a supportive Pokemon with the Snarls and with the Assault Vest and with the not dying. So that's really cool as well. We have the Ensign with the Shuckleberry still. I've been seeing a lot less Ensigns with Shuckleberry simply because the probability of having a Calyrex on the team just became a lot higher now that you really don't lose anything by just having a Calyrex on the team. But hey, it is what it is. And also, while we were battling, I thought it was Focus Ashimungus, but I guess it's not. It's actually Copaberry. Interesting. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Also, Zacian is Zacian, so you know, you guys already know what Zacian is. So we're gonna go ahead, bring this to the ladder. If I don't get 3 wins, I'll be surprised. And yeah, if you guys are excited to see this happen, go ahead, hit like and down below, and subscribe to Pokesports if you haven't done so already. With that said, let's get on to today's video. Double Weather, Calyrex, Zacian, Gastro, and Charizard. All right. All right, the Gastro's a little scary because I don't really have like a great way of tolerating it, but at the same time, it can't really do much to my team. So I'm not too concerned about it. The only thing that's annoying to me would be like yawns and stuff. But I am seeing the Charizard, and I am realizing Charizard's a very, you know, potential lead for them. So I think I'm just going to go with maybe Ensign. Go with the Ensign lead, bring in the Palkia. Try to set up Trick Room that way. Also, Zacian could be nice. But I'm feeling more Yveltal and Calyrex in the back, simply because they have a Charizard. Yveltal can help deal with, you know, the Calyrex-Ice, can help deal with the Ogre. Do I bring the Amoonguss? I'm considering it. But no, let's go Calyrex. I think Calyrex just going for spread moves is just more than enough to take out their team. The only real Pokemon I have to worry about is their Gastrodon. But like I said, their Gastrodon is Gastrodon, so it's not going to do a lot of damage. I think Moxie Boosted posted a tweet that said Gastrodon would be nothing without Storm Drain, and I completely agree. Gastrodon does not have great defenses. It does have great defenses, but like, what is it good for if it doesn't have Storm Drain, right? Now, it looks like they're going Charizard Groudon here. Okay. I have options. I have options. Now, from personal experience, I know that this Palkia should be able to live an Airstream in the sun. I'm not so sure about the Airstream combination with, you know, a Precipice Blades. So I think I'm just going to take the initiative, go for the Fake Out onto the Groudon, just so, you know, we can maybe stop that from happening. And let's just go for the Trick Room right away. I think that's more than fair here. Now, if they Dynamax Groudon, then they have to hope on a Hurricane connecting in the sun, which I don't think they want to do either. I also don't think a -1 Groudon going for Max Quake can be more than enough to knock out my Palkia. So fingers crossed. Fingers crossed that this isn't a modest Charizard. If this is a modest Charizard, then I'll be sad. And I'll know because I'll die. All right, Fake Out onto Groudon. Gonna stop it from attacking this turn. Followed by the Airstream now. Into our Palkia. Like I said, we eat that up. In fact, that was a lot less damage than what mine did, so that means it's not Life Orb. Yeah, no life orb there. Fair. Hey, fair. All right, we got the Palkia. Setting up the rooms. Solar power taking some chip. I'm just gonna go for the Flare Blitz onto the Groudon. Because the thing is, like, I could swap and do things, but then I have to risk bringing in my Calyrex. So I'd rather just not do that. So I'm just gonna Spatial Rend the Charizard and Flare Blitz the Groudon. I don't want to knock them out. I just want to chip them down. So that my Calyrex can come in, one-shot them, and call it a day. Yeah, that's more than enough for Calyrex there. Oh, that's just insult to injury. Beautiful. Hey, we take those. We definitely take those. Big Spatial Rend now. Ooh, that's way more than enough for Calyrex as well. Yeah, go for P-Blades. I don't care. Honestly, get a double KO here. I really don't care. I have set up what needed to be set up. Okay, no double KO, obviously, because there's just no damage output there. It was a burnt -1 Groudon. All right. Followed by the Wildfire. I might not die. Yeah. Cool. I get to Parting Shot next turn. I'll take that. I will definitely take that. Even though it doesn't actually matter, it just helps me for Intimidate in the back and Fake Out in the back. Ooh, I also have Seed Bomb. Okay, yeah. Gastro's done. I didn't know I had Seed Bomb here. But honestly, it doesn't look like they brought Gastro. Even if they brought Gastro, they would only bring it for one Pokemon. And that one Pokemon isn't even worth. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go for the Parting Shot into the Charizard. Just because why not? And Glacial Lance here. I don't even have to Dynamax yet. I might even Dynamax Yveltal this game because Glacial Lance is just going to be so important. Yeah, this is kind of checkmate. I got their Pokemon to the right HP. Ah, fine. I get it. It's delaying the inevitable though. And the inevitable being, hey, I'm about to take the Groudon. Thank you. Now, if they bring in Zacian, I could just commit with Flare Blitz on Zacian and then probably knock it out with like a Glacial Lance Flare Blitz combination, which I'm not too mad about either. More solar power damage. This is just guaranteeing that I'm gonna chip it down. And thankfully the instant's not gonna take wildfire damage because it's a fire type. So he should be okay no matter what they go into. Maybe Ogre would be the biggest problem. Yeah, Zacian. Yeah, we just Flare Blitz it. We just Flare Blitz it. Keep it nice and simple. There's no reason to go for literally anything else. Actually, if they have Ogre in the back, that could be an issue. So I think I should go for the Quake on Zacian. And then just go for the Throat Chop on Charizard. That should also be more than enough to knock out the Charizard. And then maybe max Quake the Zacian spot. I am +1. Let's go for it. It also helped me if they do swap in Ogre to taking more Ogre hits. Because like the other option here was just go for the Glacial. Oh, okay, they don't bring in Ogre. I really thought they were going to bring in Ogre on the Charizard spot just so that the Zacian can live the Flare Blitz. And then probably also live the Glacial Lance. And then Ogre would live the Glacial Lance. So, might have messed that up a little bit. We'll see. It depends on if I can knock out this Charizard or not with the Throat Chop. I think I can. Zacian protects. That's fine by me, I think. Trick Room should also be up in at least one turn. And I should be getting a lot of damage off here. I'll take that. How much can I do to this Charizard now? Let's see something. Let's see some damage. Let's go, Instant. Beautiful. Yeah, Instant has 4 attack EVs. So, hey. We take that damage. Anyway, I'm going to take some more wildfire damage, which I don't want to take. Now, I want to see if they did have the Ogre in the back. They did. Oh, okay. Interesting. Am I in Trick Room still? I feel like I should be out of it this turn or maybe the next. Nope, still here. Beautiful. Ooh, one final turn Trick Room. Yeah, we have to go for Zacian in this. And we have to Parting Shot on this Ogre. They need the double protect here. Onto the Zacian, I have a chance. They don't even go for it. Okay, even better. I'd much rather just have your Zacian. I'd much rather just take it from you. Awesome. Now we're +2 Calyrex. Now we're +2 Ensign that is about to lose its +2, but we're about to make the Ogre -1. So essentially we're a +3 Calyrex at +2 attack. Yeah, with Seed Bomb, by the way. We do still have the Seed Bomb. All right, let's go for the parting shot here. And one more turn of our Dynamax too. That's amazing. We're gonna parting shot out, go into our Yveltal. We could just sit here and snarl for the rest of the game, honestly. Snarl, foul play, but yeah, we just sit here and snarl for the literal rest of the game. How much investment do we have in special defense? 20 and 176 in attack. 172 in HP, excuse me. Yeah, water spout's water spout. I think after my opponent sees how little damage that did, they might just forfeit here. There's very little that they can do at this point. I'm actually surprised that I took that much damage with the Yveltal. The unfortunate thing is that I'm going to have to take another water spout. There's not really much I could do about it. I mean, I could Sucker Punch. In fact, I will Sucker Punch just to avoid taking a lot of damage, and then this is just kind of an easy max overgrow here. Because by Sucker Punching here, I'm lowering the damage output of the water spout, which will then just help my Calyrex live it even more. Not that it really would have made much of a difference. I think Calyrex lives 1 billion water spouts, but hey, maybe it crit. You know, we got to worry about those crits sometimes, because we've definitely lost games to crits in the last minute possible before. Anyway, the best Calyrex team that I could possibly imagine is currently having the best victory that I could possibly imagine. I think we had all the right chess pieces in the right places there. We got the opponents down to where Calyrex would just come in and finish them off. We utilized every turn of Trick Room as well as we possibly could have, and we got a victory. GG's. Zamazenta Ho-Oh, quintuple restricteds, and and a Whimsicott. I mean, this seems to be like a theme nowadays. It's just how many restricteds can we put on a team and add Whimsicott to it and call it a day? The answer is a lot, right? The answer is you could do that with a lot of Pokemon. Now, thankfully, it looks like they can't stop my Trick Room. Unless maybe they have Trick Room of their own on the Whimsicott, but I'll just bring Ensign to deal with that. We're going with the Palkia Ensign lead again. I don't see why not. It's like literally my best combination right now. Beyond that, do we go Yveltal? We go Yveltal. I think we go with the same 4. We leave the Zacian behind because Zacian kind of doesn't do anything against Ho-Oh or Ogre. I mean, I guess it can like play Rough and Sacred Sword Ogre, but is that really worth? I'd much rather have Yveltal lowering Ogre's stats while my Calyrex is setting up special defense. I think I'd much rather have that. But regardless, I think this is a pretty good position to be in right now. If it worked last time, it'll probably work this time. Now, I hope I get to use most facets of the team. But if this is the only 4 that I use, then it's for a good reason. It's because those 4 are just very strong. All right, Ogre and Ho... You understand that you just weakened your damage output, right? You're going to do less damage now. Question is, who do I fake out? My guess is Ogre. Yeah, my guess is just Ogre, right? Like, I could just not fake out anything, but that'd be kind of dumb. If they Dynamax Ogre, they're also just not... They're throwing. I'm just going to Trick Room. I'm just going to fake out Ogre. If they D-Max Ogre, then there's no way that Ogre can deal with Palkia. So, it wouldn't be beneficial for them. Even in, like, a combination of, like, Ho-Oh plus... Ogre attacking Palkia with an Ogre Dynamax doesn't do it. Like, the only thing that I could possibly think of is maybe if the Ho-Oh swaps out into a slower Pokemon, or Ho-Oh has to Dynamax here just to compensate for its lack of damage by getting itself more damage through its attacks. I don't know. If I were my opponent, I would try to hold it. I would just do damage control. Yeah, you gotta hold that Dynamax and make your swaps. I wouldn't burn the Dynamax on the Ogre either. But we'll see if that's what they do. That's what they do. Okay. Fine. You might knock out my Ensign, but I also won't care. I don't think I'll care. Because now I can go into my Calyrex, click Glacial Lance, and then Dynamax with my Sidemon. All right. You did it. You predicted my fake out. Max Lightning. That's onto Tom. You're gonna keep my Instant alive so I can parting shot you? Be my guest. Be my guest. That is absolutely okay with me. All right, yeah. Trick Room's up. Do I Dynamax Palkia this game? I didn't lose any health, so I don't see why not, right? And they gave me rain. Like, what's stopping me from just clicking Max Geyser into this Yveltal right now and then parting shot on the Ogre? Nothing really, so I'm going to do just that. Now, they might go for Max Geyser into the instant spot. So I think I should swap into my Yveltal instead of my Calyrex. I don't think I want my Calyrex taking that much damage now. And my Calyrex just became a little bit, I don't want to say more useless, but more useless since I think I'm about to just knock out the Yveltal here, assuming it's not Assault Vest. If it's Assault Vest, I don't knock it out. But if it's not, it ain't going to live that long. I'll tell you that much. All right, let's Parting Shot now into the Ogre. Weaken it up a little bit. Make it do even less damage to my Palkia, even. Switch out the Instant, go into the Yveltal. Now we'll see how much damage we can do with Palkia onto the Yveltal. We should definitely be outspeeding this Yveltal with Palkia in the Trick Room. Or not. Slow Yveltal? Very slow Yveltal. I only have 44 speed with Modest. That Yveltal has like no investment, is what that means. Wild. And it's gonna live, unfortunately. Okay, so I guess we're both -1. Seems kind of fair. Now, what about my Yveltal? What's the situation happening with my Yveltal? I have base 100 speed with Modest. I have to go for Sucker Punch. I don't really have a choice, and I'm just gonna go for Wormwind onto Ogre just to, you know, chip it down a little bit. Yeah, I have to Sucker Punch here just so I don't get snarled again. Like, that's my only reason to Sucker Punch. They're definitely Assault Vest at this point. Yeah. I have to. I don't want to get snarled again. If I get snarled again, that's when I really do no damage, right? At least here, I'm still doing some damage thanks to the mitigation by Life Orb, but if I get Sucker Punch twice, then I'm -1 without Life Orb saving me. Even that is not enough damage. But hey, we lowered its attack. They just go for the Max Geyser again. This will also knock out my Yveltal, so we just knocked out each other's Yveltals at this point. Fine, I guess. They went for Lightning, Geyser. So they are done with Dynamax this turn, so I can go into Calyrex and just click Seed Bomb. I still have one more turn of Dynamax as well, and they have no turns of Dynamax left. So we just got to make it count. Into the Zamazenta. Okay. I see you, big dog. Literally. I see you. Zamazenta hurts my Calyrex a lot. I could make the gamble and hard swap into the Instant, but I don't really think I want to. I just want to hurt the Zamazenta as much as I can. So let's just go for the Geyser. Do I double the Zamazenta or do I just go for the Ogre? I think going for the Ogre is safer. Yeah, I'll just go for the Ogre. If it wants the Water Spell, we'll make sure it's doing like the least amount of damage possible. A Max Geyser into Zamazenta should still hurt it. It probably won't knock it out because I am -1, but it'll hurt it a lot. Oh, that's even better for me. Actually, they swapped in Ho-Oh, so that's not that great. But, hey, whatever. I guess they called the Seed Bomb. I didn't show it before, so they might have just called it, or if they've seen this team in action before. Regardless, it's a big Max Geyser onto the Zamazenta, so I'll take that. Yeah, great damage there. The Zamazenta's probably going to do what, coach? Metal Burst. What does that do? And why did it do so much to a resistant Pokemon? Deals damage equal to 1.5 times the opponent's attack. What? Alrighty. That's different. I still have Trick Room for a turn. So now I'm going to swap Hydro Pump there. And I'm going to Horsepower here. Or should I just double Trick Room? If they double Protect on me, I could be screwed. I don't think they're going to double Protect. I think they'll single Protect. So let's go for a Hydro here. Let's go for a Horsepower here. I could Trick Room, but I don't think Zamazenta has Protect. Look, see, neither of them protected, so it's a great thing that I didn't do that. It's a really good thing that I didn't Trick Room. Alrighty. We did get a Chilling Nade boost, which is nice. Now, unfortunately, they go first with Sacred Fire, but we're in the range, so we eat that up. We just have to not get burnt. Dang it. Can we knock out here? Dang it! Are you kidding? This is tilting me. That's not good. That is literally the worst case scenario. I should have had that Ho-Oh knocked out. They won this on a miss. Like, what can I say? They won this on a miss, dude. That's all that there is to say. There's nothing else to say there. My only hope here is to click Trick Room with both my Pokemon and hope one of them go through. But even then, I lose. Oh, this is so dumb. I lost this on a miss. I would have easily been able to deal with this Ogre. Okay. Okay. Can my Palkia live? I swear to God, is my Calyrex gonna... Am I gonna un-Trick Room my Trick Room, or do they double my Palkia? Thank goodness they doubled my Palkia. Whew. Okay. We're still here. We are still here. Ish. Not really, because I'm burnt. Oh my goodness. That's... The burn doesn't help me, like, in the slightest, dude. Alright, let's go into our instant, get the -1. I have to... hope my Seed Bomb is enough, alright? I'm gonna ignore the Ho-Oh. I'm gonna double the Ogre because I think I have to double Seed Bomb the Ogre, and I think Ogre is AV at this point. I would make the gamble that Ogre is AV. Okay. See, no Protect. Great Fake Out damage, if I gotta be honest. Oh, great Seed Bomb, nice. Got rid of the Ogre. Maybe I did need to Fake Out, but at the same time, I'm glad that I didn't risk it. I think I could live another Sacred in the Rain. That's the only reason I did. They go free Q. Well, thank you, Shuckaberry. I was saying, I was speaking a lot of trash about Shuckaberry in the beginning of the video, but it's helped me on more occasions than one. So I guess I gotta take it back. Okay, now we have to just keep doubling Ho-Oh until the end of time. All right, so Throat Chop, followed by Glacial. Over and over and over and over again. And I think my Calyrex actually has a lot of attack stat here. This is a single targeted Glacial. Like, how many +1s did I get on this Calyrex? I didn't actually check. Apparently a lot if a burn is doing that. That's GG. I thought I lost this on a miss. I really did think I lost this on a miss, but apparently this team is so dumb that I can still win. Yeah, okay. Okay, I get it. I really do. I feel like I don't see Rillaboom as much as I used to. It's probably a good thing. But we're going up against Zeraora Rain Team, Swordfish, Yveltal, Zrilla, and Whimsicott, of course. Interesting, but let's just do the exact same thing as always. We win against 3 Swordfish teams. Guess what? This is probably the best thing to do against every Swordfish team ever. Right? It's like, it's so good. It's just so good. Especially when they show me double grass types like this. Yeah. Yeah. Listen, that's just what we have to do. I was hoping that I would get to use some different facets of the team. But, you know, my opponents aren't letting me. They're just showing me Swordfish the whole time. What am I supposed to do? Bring my Calyrex in the lead? No. They show me Swordfish. We got to deal with the fish first before we bring the Calyrex in. Or at least get the Trick Room up so that we can have the speed advantage. But clearly, my opponent doesn't care about Trick Room that much. Unless this is like Trick Room Whimsicott. In which case, we just fake it out, right? In every single case, if we see a Whimsicott in the lead, we just fake it out. Because we know that one's not Dynamaxing. We know that one can taunt. And we know that one can like fake out and do all that nasty stuff. So we just eliminate that from ever happening. I like the shoes. I like the way the shoes match the gloves, match the vest. 10 out of 10 outfit right there, Marvin. Anyway, leading with the Yveltal and the Zerarara. Okay, here's the issue. Zeraora can outspeed my instant fake out. So I'm actually inclined to not to Dynamax right here. And instead, just click Parting Shot onto the Yveltal, Dynamax, and a Wormwind Yveltal. That way, I also lower the attack stat of the Zeraora, while simultaneously just doing a lot of damage to Yveltal. Or I could just eliminate Zeraora from the game. I know this means I won't set Trick Room up, but also means I won't lose a Palkia for no reason. Let's go for Geyser. Nah. I want to go for Wormwind. I know they have fairies in the back, but there's no way they swap in the Zacian here. That'd be absolutely wild if they swap in the Zacian here. Yeah, they're just going to Dynamax and fake out my Palkia to stop my Trick Room. So if they're going to stop my Trick Room anyway, we might as well just avoid it entirely, right? And hey, when Covert Cloak exists, this is why Covert Cloak is going to be good, right? The Dynamax is getting eliminated, so you won't have a secondary option when setting up Trick Room, but with Covert Cloak, you just eliminate the fact that a flinch can even stop you. Which is absolutely incredible in the worst way possible. It means Trick Room's gonna be everywhere. It's gonna suck. The only way to counter Trick Room would be to guess if they're going for Trick Room. But anyway, we know that their Yveltal outspeeds our Palkia, unfortunately. But I guess fortunate enough if we are able to get Trick Room up later down the line. See how much damage we can actually do. Yep, there's a fake out into the Palkia. It's fine. They go for the Airstream. They were already faster anyway. It doesn't actually change anything. They actually attack the Incin, though. So that's very confusing, because they were never going to knock out the Incin. The Incin wasn't the actual problem. Oh, and their Life Orb. Very good to know. Well, here's a Wormwind. At least their physical moves will be doing a lot less damage. And now their special moves will be doing a lot less damage. I don't know if the Zeraora is physical or special. Typically, they can go either way, because all the good supportive moves are special and all the good attacking moves are physical. So it all really depends on what the Zeraora decided to do. Anyway, I can just go into my own Yveltal now. Kind of just keep baiting them. They probably want to go for like an electric move now, if I had to guess. Be my guest. I don't honestly care. They're negative a billion now, so I could just Sucker Punch here. I could just Sucker Punch twice. Actually, I could just double in. Part of me wants to just Sucker Punch their Yveltal just to chip it down low enough to where my Wormwind can finish it off. Could also go for Snarl to simultaneously break the sash on the Zeraora. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I don't think Zeraora knocks me out. Yeah, E-Web. We're AV. Look at how little damage that does. It's just going to make us slower, but like I said, they airstreamed and now they're E-Webbing. Yeah, we know you're faster. Congratulations. All right, Max Darkness is going to connect. Unfortunately, it's going to lower my special defense by 1. But we already lowered their special attack by 1, so it's actually not going to do too much damage. They're going to take some more Life Orb chip. It's actually convenient that they outspeed us, because we're able to just like guarantee they take the Life Orb chip before we go for the attack. So we will definitely knock them out this turn. I guess it doesn't make a difference if they take Life Orb chip in the beginning or at the end of the turn, but oh, they're gonna live. Okay, that I can Sucker Punch though. That one I could Sucker Punch. Just take advantage of the fact that I have priority and they don't. I will just Sucker Punch. Bada bing. Nice. And here I'm going to go for the max Quake, I guess? They have their flying type on the field. We might as well get some special defense on our Palkia, right? Try to pad the special defense that we lost already. Sucker Punch you. Goodbye. This is why Dynamax and Yveltal isn't always the best idea sometimes. The Zeraora will unfortunately get to smack me with another E-Web though, which is unfortunate. But I took out the Yveltal, which was the one Pokemon that could stop my Calyrex-Ice. So I'm just making this easier for my Pokemon in the back at this point. And I got him down to 2 Pokemon. And I still have all 4 left. Relatively healthy. The only one that really took a lot of damage here. Oh, actually, my instant took a lot of damage as well. So I guess both instant and Palkia are not that healthy. But you know, healthy enough. Gotta take some more Life Orb chip here from Palkia as well. It's fine. If I don't set Trigger with Palkia, I'll try to set it with Calyrex. We'll see how this endgame looks, though. Zacian coming out on the field. Okay. That's one thing that can one-shot me. That's another thing that can one-shot me. Okay, this is kind of rough. This is looking kind of rough, not gonna lie. Yeah, wow. I think I Snarl for now. And Pray. Snarl and Pray is nice, yeah. Let's Snarl and Pray until we figure out how we can maneuver our way in here. It's literally all about maneuvering our way around these two. Swordfish is like the best thing they could have against me right now. I'm not too concerned with this Ogre right now. Oh, especially when the Ogre doesn't even bother attacking my other Pokemon. And they go for a move that misses all the time. Whew. Okay. Listen, I missed my Hydro last game. Just saying. About the same accuracy, right? It's close enough. Oh, that is just upsetting if you're my opponent. Yeah, we Snarl again. I don't have to knock out the Zacian. I could just go for this Ogre. This Ogre is the more threatening one in my opinion, to be honest. Battle is canceled. Like I said, if I don't get 3 wins with this team, I'll be surprised. Am I surprised? No. That went exactly how I expected it to go. Anyways, let's go ahead and get you guys that rental code. And here you have the rental code for the Calyrex-Ice, Yveltal, Zacian, Amoonguss Instant team. Honestly, wow. That's all I gotta say is wow. This team is wild, and it works very well in very multiple situations, and I love it for that. Thank you so much, Hendez, for sharing this rental code with teams so I could share it to, you know, the Pokesports community. I do really greatly appreciate it because I know this team has been very dear to your heart, has won you multiple tournaments, has got you top finishes at multiple tournaments, and I hope you can go all the way to the end in the battle corner. I hate this team for the fact that it beat me, but hey, it is what it is, right? It's Pokemon. GG's. Regardless, grab this rental code. I have no idea how long Hendez plans to keep it out for, and if you're looking to climb the ladder, this is the team that you got to use, right? This is the team that you want to popularize and run your way all the way to the top 500 on the ranked ladder. There's also a Pokepaste down below in the description if you want to go to top 500 on the showdown ladder as well. I'd greatly recommend it. As you can see, I don't want to say easily won 3, but I definitively won 3 battles. Even when I had hacks against me, I still managed to squeak out some victories, which was really cool. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's a lot more serious and sweaty than our usual content here on the channel, but sometimes it's nice having those sweaty teams in the mix for those that are trying to take this game extremely super hyper competitively, right? We try to make every audience happy. Regardless, I'm Kevin, Pokesports. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great night and peace out. Bye-bye.